Good morning from very tired early morning people. And welcome to our Sprintity Sprints for Tortured Readers Book Club, where we are reading Heavenly Bodies. Yay. Or if you, oh gosh, no, I don't know where I put it. I would have said, or if you have the indie version, because I do actually own the indie version of this, but I was thinking of getting rid of it because I don't really know why I would have it when I don't have the second one. And that was, and so that's, I don't know. But anyway, we're reading Heavenly Bodies. So if you're joining us, let us know.
Does yours not have the edges?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, okay. I was so confused because when I saw the top, I was like, wait a minute. But okay.
Perfect. Well, the top is just the yellowy, creamy color.
My bad. I just was confused where I was like, but I see it now.
No, I do. Yeah, this is like so pretty. I love this edition of this book. It's really good. But I'm very excited to read this. I've been wanting to read this for a long time, so I'm glad that I'm finally reading it. So I just want to know why everybody loves this book. So I'm excited.
I'm sad that there's only one narrator, though. We'll see.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there is. There's only a woman.
Oh, that's always frustrating. Okay.
I mean, it'll be fine as long as she's really good. I've only listened to a chapter, so
that's fine. Okay. I guess I'll survive. But I'm like, dang it. I would have wanted to, but it's okay. It's okay. Let me see who's here. Oh my goodness.
Don't do that.
I'm sorry.
Jail.
No. Hello, Sarah. I'm only here for a little bit today. I've got errands to run, and then I'm going to a graduation pool party. Ooh, awesome. I'm excited to read Heavenly Bodies, but won't be starting it today. I've got 2 other books going right now, and I'm having a hard time focusing on either of them. I hope to get to it by the end of the month. I mean, I feel that. I'm in the middle of like 5,000 books. I really also need to finish Silver Elite. I really do. I just want to know why everybody is obsessed with it. And then I also started this, and I think this is the most beautiful cover ever. I'm having the best time.
But what's it called? The Goddess of what?
The Goddess of.
Oh, got it.
But it's really good. I'm having the best freaking time. And what I really like is that the girl, her Patreon and stuff, like if you like join it, I mean, obviously you get like extra content and you get all these updates that she's writing. But whenever her new release comes out, she sends you like a personalized signed copy of it.
Oh, that's
like,
cool.
Sweet. But I didn't do that for this. I just got this off Pango, but I'm excited to read it or finish it. Katie, the party animal who was out all night.
Yeah. I laughed. I almost cried. It was a good time.
I mean, that's fair. Hello, Ash. I'm 140-ish pages into The Devils by Joe Abercrombie. Begin to spend my sprints working on my reading journal. That's a great idea. I need to catch up on my reading journal. So maybe I'll do that at some point. Hello, Catherine. Just joining. I'm reading my book club book, which I need to finish by tomorrow, The Night We Lost Him. Is that that one author, the one that's like, what is it called? Laura Dave or something?
Yes.
It's like, is it a sequel or it's just like because there was another one she wrote, The Night.
Yeah, it was like the last thing he told me or something.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Also, Sarah, this is really hilarious that you just know that that's my father and you say hi, Rainy's dad every time.
I don't think this is connected in any way. It doesn't show that it is, but that doesn't mean that it's not.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Also, I'm so excited because I guess this got delivered last night and I didn't catch it till this morning, but I just happened to like walk my dog and my book of Asriel books are here. I'm so excited. Although I'm a little surprised that they're Fairy Loot and they don't have end pages.
Oh.
Like they just have this.
Well.
Which is fine, but I mean the cover is very pretty.
That is very cute.
So, but I was just like, oh, I didn't realize that wasn't going to happen. I just assumed it would, but it's fine. I'm still in love with it. Let me see. I'm so behind on my reading journal, like March. It's okay. You can catch up. I think it's a standalone. Oh, okay. At this point, I wonder if I should catch up or just start fresh in June. Catch up, like, to all the books you're reading? Or
I think she means with her journal.
Oh, I don't know. I guess that's up to you. I am also behind. I didn't even make a spread for March and April because I just got behind. Am I gonna go back and fix that? Yeah, I am because it's gonna bother me. But I did May's, so I was like, okay, we're back on track. We're getting somewhere. So, it is what it is. But yeah, friends, I guess we are just gonna get started, and I'm hopefully gonna read a lot in these beginning sprints because I know that as the day gets busier and hectic, I will not read as much. But I did notice I was like, there are a lot of pages that are blank because every chapter has a blank page. So I was like, oh, so this book is not going to be as long as I'm
I
thinking.
think it's like a little over 14 hours for the audio. So
that's not
we
bad.
could finish. It's just,
It'll depend. It'll depend. All right. Oh, wait. Good morning, Lexi. Ellie has a grooming appointment in 2 hours, but she's wide awake and ready to roll. So taking a walk in the park. Nice. Just got Whispering Dead to listen to this morning. That's Darcy Coates, right? Yeah, I think so. I'll reading journal for us both because my silly self is already slowly working on the 2026 stuff. I do that because disability has me able only to work on it on some days. I mean, you do what you got to do. So that's totally fine. All right, friends, we're going to do an hour sprinty sprint. Let me find my thing. Is this where I put it? Well, that would be important if I added the timer. That'd be important. Hold on. That's better. Okay, friends. All right. We'll see you in an hour.
Hello, everyone. I took over.
Sorry,
Only for a second.
my timer didn't go off, and then I heard ding, and I went, ah!
No, that's okay. I was like, oh, we're just gonna see what happens.
I'm back. The timer didn't go off. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, how'd you do?
I'm like halfway through chapter 10.
Okay, I'm about to start chapter 10.
Wow, nice.
Because I would have gotten further, but I had to adult and other things, but I still got pretty far. So yeah, I'm on page 77.
Very nice.
I'm really liking it. I'm liking it.
I mean,
I'm not loving it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say anything has happened so far where I'm like, ooh, like hooray.
I just like the stars and like the powers and all the things, and I'm sure I'll like it more as we go. It's not like this is fantastic right now.
It's one of those things where it's like I have to genuinely like force myself to pay attention, or else it'll just like drone out in the background. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying so far these characters to me, I don't feel any attachment to them yet. It doesn't mean it can't happen, but so far currently we're getting a lot of world building in my opinion. So, which is fine. But I'm a big person of like I have to care about the characters to want to go on the journey with them. So like it's still early days, you know.
Okay, no more eating fruit. Go. Daddy has food for you. He got Chick-fil-A. Yes, so go put that away and go get breakfast. I'll be right out, Aaron. Go. No, don't take. You go too. Go eat breakfast. Goodness gracious. Okay. Yeah, so that is how I feel. I do like it, but yeah, I need to like get more like information. Like not world building. Like I guess. Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see what happens in the next check-in, you know? You never know what can happen.
I mean, it's reading quick. We're almost already 100 pages in out of what, 500?
Yeah, it was where I was like, oh, okay. I didn't realize I was that far. Okay.
Yeah, so that's nice. Awesome. All right, let me see. Where did I leave off? There it is. Good morning, Brittany. You both need to tell me if this is a Brittany romantasy. I mean, it's a lot of world building right now, which you like, but I don't know yet. So I'll have to, that remains to be seen if it's a Brittany book or not.
I don't even know what Brittany romantasy what she enjoys. Like, what's a romantasy that she gave like 5 stars?
Spark of the Everflame. Yeah. And When the Moon Hatched. And let me think. There was another one that she gave the Never List. I'm thinking. Those are 3 that I know off the bat.
Okay. I mean, I think it's still too early to know, Brittany. That's my thought. Because I've heard when I went to look for some reviews just to make sure I wasn't being weird and maybe I just have been in a weird mood. A lot of people said that they really enjoyed the ending of this book. So I have to see what's all in the middle before I can make a decision.
Yeah, but it was funny. I was watching someone's reel the other day and they were like, I'm so tired of these people that say, oh yeah, like the last 20% was like amazing, da-da-da-da. And they're like, and the rest of it, was just slow burn or just whatever. And then he's like, no, that was just sucky pacing. And I'm like, that's kind of true.
I mean, I feel like for me, anytime you have a slow burn, it's about building anticipation and creating that tension. So I can appreciate a good slow burn. It's just, I have to care. So I want to care.
Yeah, I have to be interested in everything else that's going on.
Exactly. Which definitely could still happen. So it's one of those things, Brittany, where it's like, we will report back, but currently I don't know. I don't know at all.
I hope I like this. Everyone except for Cassidy that I've heard read this has absolutely adored it. And then Cassidy said it was just mid.
Oh, I saw Bree give it like 3.5.
Bree. Oh, yes, Bree. Yes, you're right. You're right. But I also don't always agree with Bree. So that doesn't dissuade me.
Yeah, I've had friends all across the board, if that makes sense. Some people love this. Some people were like, meh. And so like, I'm very curious to see where I fall, but I know I sound harsh, but I'm genuinely like, we're only a couple hours in. So it's like, to me, it takes time. Yeah. Some books are great and they like grab you from the beginning. Yeah. This one, we might have to dip our toes in and wait a bit.
Yeah. We'll see. We shall see. Hello, Ashley. Just popping in for a very short bit to say hi. I may be staying through the next sprint. I want to at least start this book now and jump back in on it later after my son's grad party. No worries.
Yay.
Hello, Vanessa. Getting ready to go to a book festival. Ooh, fun.
Man, can you never relax?
I know, right? Like, seriously. Did a couple of pages on the Devils, finished my opening spread, and now I'm working on the index. Awesome. Back from our walk. She's very tired now. Yeah, that's fair. My dog will not go on walks. She's like scared of walks. I literally don't understand. I try to take her out of our yard and she will not do that. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Okay. Hi, Madison. I spent that sprint having breakfast and giving my dog his medicine. I'm going to be reading some graphic novels today. I ordered Heavenly Bodies, but it's not here yet. That's okay.
Jinx.
Whenever. That's true, Jinx. You can read it the whole month. We'll have the Discord open the whole time, which I actually should pop thoughts in there. I took a shower and ate breakfast. We'll run errands and get a pedicure. Ooh, nice. Fancy, fancy. Good morning, Julie. I'm reading Wind Witch and filming today. Awesome. Good morning, Lauren. I read this last year when the book was getting traditionally published and unfortunately seemed to be one of the people that struggled with it. That's okay. But that's making me, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, but can it be any worse than last month? No.
Oh, no.
So see,
this will be better than last month. I know. It's just hard when like it's hard because I'm reading like other, like, for example, I'm rereading Hunger Games right now.
Mm-hmm.
I just finished Catching Fire, and like technically that's the best book I've read all year. That was so beyond good, but because it's a reread, I'm not counting it as like it'll still be mentioned in my best books of the year, but like as a reread section. But I was like, that's like, it's just when you're reading like really high quality books, and then sometimes it's like books that like they just don't hit. So it's like, I don't know. It
is hard, yeah, when you have that like instant like we talked about that, when you have that instant connection to a book where you're like, I'm gonna sit down and read this all day, I never want to stop, like cancel my plans, versus when you kind of have to convince yourself to be like, no, like let's see where it goes. Like it's hard when you don't have that feeling of like, yeah, I need to be in this book.
Like I loved this one, which I just got a physical copy. I'm so excited. I need you to read this. Although if you don't love it because the writing is like not the best thing ever, that doesn't deter me. It's a vibes book.
I'm always, listen, I rate by vibes. To me, it doesn't have to be like when I have a 5-star, I'm not telling you it's a literary masterpiece. I'm telling you I loved it. I had a great time with it.
Well, this is not a literary masterpiece. So
I'll see. I'll find out. Maybe I will think it is. But it's just one of those things where it's like, I hope that I always give across this vibe, but I'm always a vibe reader. I don't rate based on like really anything super analytical. It's just how the book made me feel.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Let's see. Hello. Reading Phantasma. Oh, I hope you love it. I still need to read Enchantra.
I finished it when I was at Wild and Windy.
What did you rate it?
I haven't rated it yet, but basically what I will say, so Phantasma I couldn't put down, and Enchantra I enjoyed. I thought it was a very interesting premise. I felt like it was a different vibe, definitely, from Phantasma. I still really enjoyed it, but I think I would say that I like Phantasma more.
Okay, that's fair. Ellie loves walks. We take one every morning before I leave for work. Aww. I also just realized I forgot to string some banners together for decoration, so I need to find the audiobook. You'll find it. I try to push it off on the weekends to a late morning or evening walk, and sometimes she's just not about waiting. Yeah, well, that's fair. Yes, let's see how it goes seems to be my life right now. I can't tell if it's me or the books I'm choosing. Ugh, that's a struggle. I feel like that's been that way for a couple of things, because that's how I feel about Silver Elite too. Like, I'm not hating it, and there are parts of it that I'm like, oh yeah, this was good. Like, but and I'm just kind of like, okay, where are we going? Like, where is this headed? And this book, I mean, it's just as big as Heavenly Bodies, but it's taking me forever to read. Like, I feel like I've been reading this for 5 million years, and I'm only on page 290. So I gotta get further. I'm also just annoyed because this like sprayed edges from Book of the Month is like pretty sucktastic. But I mean, I wasn't expecting anything more, honestly, because Book of the Month is not the best quality. So
yeah,
it is what it is. I'm not looking forward to how hot or humid it's going to be today. This book festival is outside. But I will potentially see, Lexi and Monica, and you'll be hanging out with them. I didn't know that they all live right by there.
Yeah, I think, well, it depends on how far Vanessa has to go for the event. My guess would be that she's going closer to their area, but I know her and Nell live close by.
Oh, well, that's awesome. Yeah. Man, you see Nell all the time. I still got to meet Nell one day. That'll happen one day in the never future. I'm kidding.
Oh, stop. It'll happen.
No, it will. Leandra, we were like, we should plan some bookish thing where we can see everybody. And I was like, yeah, one day we'll figure it out. We were like, we got to get to Canada at some point to see Brittany and Kelsey too. So
I want to do that so bad. It gives me a perfect excuse to get my passport. So,
I mean, I'm going to do it one day. We'll just see when. Brittany might not know this, but I'm coming. The event is about 10 minutes from my house, an hour for Lexi, and an hour for now. Oh, awesome. I think Monica went to Lexi's house. Okay, cool. Nice. Well, that'd be cool if you all got to meet up. I'm meeting Margaret and Bree on Friday.
That's crazy.
That's exciting. I'm also quite scared. I don't know. Like, that's like intimidating, especially like Bree. I'm like, huh?
What I can say is, like, when I went to Maryland, like, it just felt like the same, except for we were in person.
I mean, I know, and I'm sure it'll be fine, but like, it's still just like, oh, like I've talked to you so many times, but then, yeah, so it'll be nice.
You're gonna have so much fun.
I know, I'm very excited, and there's gonna be some really awesome panels that I'm very excited to be watching, so it'll be nice. And there's like so many like bookish creators that like I follow on like Instagram and stuff that are coming, and I was like, oh, this is exciting. So I'm excited to see all the people. All I hear is that Lexi is super short. There you go. Meetups are the dream. I know. See, that'll be fun. All right. Well, I have Chick-fil-A waiting for me, so I'm gonna get us into a sprinty sprint because I'm ready to eat to the eat. Let me get it set up. Okay, let me pull it up. All right, friends. We'll see you in another hour. All right. How'd you do?
I am halfway through chapter 16.
Ooh, you're catching or getting further.
Yeah.
Are your thoughts still the same?
I'm pretty sure I'm going to pull a DNF card, especially because I finished Metal Slinger.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think it's my turn.
Oh, so are you done? Are you done with it?
I might listen. I might try in the next sprint, but I just I want to say this as respectfully as possible because there are people that I know that love this book and I don't want anyone to feel like they can't.
Yeah.
I just genuinely don't care. I feel like I don't know. I don't feel really anything. So it just doesn't really make me want to pick it up.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're telling us everything, but there's no showing us everything. And then there's all these time jumps, but like we're not getting to experience any of it. And I think the plot itself is interesting. I love the sun and the moon and the stars and the gods and all that stuff I think is very interesting.
Okay.
But do I care about where any of it is going? No, I don't. So I don't know. Haven't decided yet. You never know.
That's fair. Oh, and Metal Slinger, I didn't DNF. I just never got to it. So I'm still going to read it at some point.
I wouldn't do that to yourself.
I know, but I want to know. I want to know why you all are annoyed by it. I want to know. I do. Don't tell me. I just want
I would never. I would never.
I'm going to find out one day, but that's not right now. I did not read that sprint because I was doing parenting / watching, making sure Eloise doesn't escape because she wants the door open when dad is like working in the yard. And so she's trying to figure out doors. And I was like, I don't need you to escape. And Lincoln was out frolicking with the bees, weren't you? And butterflies. He was like, they're pollinating. I must be out there. I'm like, okay.
I saw a bunch of bees and a bunch of butterflies. I saw one butterfly that I grabbed it and
you grabbed a butterfly?
Yeah, so I could lay on his head and so I could.
Oh, okay. I think she just dropped something on her. I'll be right.
Okay, I'll wait. Okay, we're gonna mute Rainy and we're gonna take over for a second. So I'll go through the comments and let's see. Good morning, Courtney. Just passing through as I head off to. Oh my gosh, get some rest. Hello to Neil. No reading done yet. Working on my to-do list so far this morning. I also am trying to get that all set up. My to-do list, not pleasant.
She did drop something on her, and she was holding it up so that it wouldn't fall on her.
Oh, that had to be scary.
What scary?
Aww.
It's okay. I know. It's okay. It's okay. Can you say hi?
Hi, Eloise.
Why do you have a hammer? No, sir. No, sir. No. No. Why do you have a hammer?
Wow, guys, Rainy's life today. Very on brand.
She said there's a nail in the wall that needs to get hammered in. I'm like, why do you have a hammer?
Rainy, did you give your kids sugar? What's going on?
No.
I don't know.
I said no. You put the hammer back. Put the hammer back.
What about the nail on me?
That's not your job. Oh my gosh, this is not my life.
What the nail? I'm deceived.
What's going on right now?
Well, we have to do it.
We're not. Put the hammer away now.
Well, we have to do it.
Why does he have a hammer? What?
Oh my gosh. Well, at least the craziness happened and now everything can only go up.
What was that, Eloise? She's like, I don't know, man. I can't make this up. I don't know. Guys. You just missed a whole debacle. He has a hammer in his hand and he's about to try to hammer that into the wall. The nail. Yeah. Yes, put the hammer away. I wasn't expecting to say that this morning. And then she almost dropped that on top of her and was holding it up crying. So, we're just having a day. It's fine. I'm glad you're liking the Devils, if you are. So
I think so. They're getting through it really fast. So scared the bejesus. You know, it's kind of like the cat too. Also used to scare me because I used to be like, "Oh, is like, where's my cat?" Like I would always think it's my cat, but
yeah,
you can take over again. I just, was.
Oh, you're fine. It's fine. Read a couple chapters, made myself some breakfast. Nice. Listening to bookshops and bone dust and crocheting a froggy plushie. I need to crochet more. I did learn how to crochet. Well, I'm not great at it, but I can do a row.
Hey, we all start somewhere.
We're working on the second row maneuver, and I'm not very good at that yet.
I just want plushies. I think they're so cute.
I do want. That's literally why I'm learning. I'm learning so I can make plushies, and I will get there. It's gonna happen.
You will.
So, I'm like, I'd love to make a dragon.
That'd be fun.
I'm gonna make a dragon. I'm gonna do it one day. I'm gonna make it. I also want the Jellycat dragons, but they're always sold out.
Fair.
So it's fine. Everything's fine. When my nephew was 3, my sister woke up hearing my nephew say, "Uh-oh, I'll fix it." And then he ran by the door with a screwdriver. He ran out of bed, and apparently he was heading for the outlet with the screwdriver because the nightlight went out. Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Kids, if they're if you leave them for a second, they can do a lot of damage.
What does she have? Wait, Eloise, what do you have in your hand? Eloise. Oh, you can have that. That's a toy. Yes, not good, Tennille. That's not good. You guys are being very chaotic between the hammer and my goodness gracious. They're gonna drive me up the wall. Everything's fine. And that just reminds me of the time that he grabbed Aaron's chisel when he was like 1.5, and it went right into his foot, and he had to get. Yep.
I feel like we all have memories like that. I remember when I was young, I stepped on a nail.
Oh.
Yeah, I was wearing my favorite shoes too. I was real upset about it.
I would be sad. It was 5 a.m. and everyone was asleep. I guess his father left the screwdriver on the counter. Well, the hammer was in his tool chest. He just went and opened the tool chest and was like, "Oh, I need a hammer. Here I go." Yeah, don't do that.
I had to.
Why did you have to? The screw is out because there was a picture hanging up there, baby bear.
Well, we need to nail it back in.
No.
Yes, we do.
No.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
If anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be me, not you.
I stepped on a nail when I was little too.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's just
It's not fun. No fun. No bueno. All right, friends. We are going to probably do our final one on my channel before we go over to Katie's. And I'm going to try to read more so that I can also see how I'm feeling. And we'll see if Katie DNF'd or not.
Also, time goes so fast. What do you mean final sprint on your channel? Wild.
I know. It did go by kind of fast. But I guess it'd be what it be. I was going to say, I was like, I would have read. I also just didn't want to get up from the couch. My book was in my office. And then I also had boxers to catch up on from Brittany and Leandra because we all end up sending 10 to 15-minute boxers. And then we have to catch up. And it's a whole endeavor. So there was that. But it's fine. Okay. All right. Let's get ready. Let me refreshity fresh. All right, and we will see everybody in an hour. All right. How'd you do?
Sorry, I just realized I was still muted and I was like, So I didn't read any of that book. I decided to take a break and read something else and do some like admin stuff.
Yeah.
We'll see if I go back to it or not. But yeah.
Oh, that's not sounding good.
Hey, listen, a break is better than me pushing myself.
Oh, yes. I agree.
We'll see. What about you? Where did you get?
I got to chapter 17.
And
I'm like right around where you are.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like frustrated because I do really like parts of this. Like I am interested in like the powers and like the things and all that. And I'm like really frustrated because, there was that scene with the cliff and the lion shadow thing, and which is so beautiful on here.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I couldn't appreciate it as much because I hardly know them. Like we just dived right into the action on page 1, which like is great and all, but there wasn't enough character building. And while I am more plot driven than character building, like if a book doesn't have plot, like most of the time I can't vibe with it. I'm like, I have to at least care about the characters and the relationship a little. And right now I'm just like, okay, like that was cute, but like I can see that they're going to be a thing. And I'm just like, I'm not invested.
I think so. What's funny is I saw a lot of people say that if you like romance heavy books that you'll really like this, which is funny because like I love romance heavy books, but I just don't. Maybe it's just me and I don't feel it currently. It kind of feels forced. Like, like when you put two people in a room and you're like, okay, now kiss. Like you have to, you don't have any choice.
Yeah.
But like you said before too, I do think the fact that they had us meet her and immediately something happened to her right away in the beginning of the book. We didn't even get to know her. Like, why does this matter? Like we learned everything through them explaining everything to us, right? Like there was no setup for us to care about her being taken.
No, there was like within 5 seconds, they're like, yeah, you're going to work with him now. And I'm like, what?
Yeah. And so, yeah, I also feel like the book it feels like so much is going on, but yet nothing is going on. Do you get it? Okay.
Yeah.
So, but this is the crazy thing too. So like, I could understand that if this was the indie book, because like, especially, is this her debut?
Yes.
So like usually, yeah, that's something that comes from like time and like effort and revisions and things like that. But like this has been re-released. So I'm just curious if, I don't know.
I don't know where I put my indie copy of this because I was like, I wanted to look at it. I know I hid it behind one of my shelves and I was like, oh, I wanted to look at it and see like if I could notice big differences or not.
My guess is it probably wasn't edited. It probably wasn't changed at all.
Yeah, you're probably right. And it probably just has been edited down.
Yeah.
Listen,
you might still like it though. That's the thing is like, it's just to me.
I might not though. I don't know. Like,
yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, we're what, 4 hours in to the audio?
4 hours in.
I think when I stopped, I was 3 and something. Let me look here. Yeah, I was at 4 hours. Almost. I was at 3 hours and 48 minutes.
Let me see where
I'm at. You're further than that then.
Not much further. Hold on. I mean, it says I have 10 hours left. Yeah.
So
27%.
So it's one of those things where it's like, that's my issue is I feel like we're 30 something percent in.
Yeah, I'm 27% in. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's one of those things where I'm like, I just feel like there should be something where we're like, okay, I need to know where this goes. Whereas I'm just kind of like, we already know where it's going to go for the most part.
Yeah. I just don't know. I wanted to love this.
You might though. That's the thing is you might.
I mean, I'm going to keep going.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you have to because, our rules.
I mean, if I'm going to end up being in a slump because of this, then the rules will break. So,
oh my gosh.
We'll see.
I mean, listen, rules are made to be broken.
I mean, I'm going to read it because you did read Metal Slinger. And I'm not hating this. It's not like I'm absolutely hating this book. I'm not.
Metal Slinger?
Like parts of this.
Metal Slinger was a crime to me. It was a crime to me. And yeah.
You should have DNF'd if you were hating it that much. I never would have made you finish it.
Oh, I'm so glad I finished it because then the end of the book made me turn into like.
That's why I have it still. I have to know why you all hate it. So I'm gonna get to it.
My favorite thing is that some people were like, the ending made it 5 stars, and I was like, oh, really? Because the ending is what sent me over the deep end. The ending is what made me go, great, love this.
That's unfortunate.
I can't wait. Because see, I love when you read books because you don't hold back. And so I'm just always curious, like, what you're going to say. I never know. And so I'm always intrigued.
I don't even know my own self. So I guess I'm like, ooh, no, that's a blue cover, right? It's not green.
The indie one for which book? For Heavenly Bodies?
No, Metal Slinger.
Oh. It has the sword on it.
I know. I'm like, where did
the dagger?
I just redid my whole shelves.
It's like a bluish black cover.
So it's blue. It's not green.
No, not green.
I was like, I would have tried to read it for Tar.
Oh, why would you do that to yourself?
Because I want to read it. I want to know. Just like, do we consider this series to be in a large city because it's a kingdom setting mostly? Or no?
That's a great question.
Because if so, I will finish the series finally.
I guess you'd have to define what we consider, like, because you said a large city.
Yes. Well, I was asking because then Leandra was like, well, don't court books and royal stuff, like, doesn't that normally occur in a city, like a larger city?
I would, like, that, for me personally, like, if it was me and I was making the decisions, I would say yes. There's going to be a large population, you know what I mean? But I don't know necessarily, like, I mean, again, remember the rules for readathons. Most people say as long as you wouldn't get upset for somebody else doing it.
I mean, I wouldn't get upset if somebody chose this. So, and I want to finish this series. Are you on the last book?
No, I think I still have book 3 and 4.
Oh, well, there's only 4. Yeah. Well, book 3 is not great.
I remember when you did that. But see, I feel like I have to pause this because I want to start Lady of Darkness. I'm being pulled in a lot of directions.
You should read Lady of Darkness with us, and I need to catch up to Sarah.
Well, I have to because I meet Melissa for the first time next month. And I haven't read any of her books yet.
Oh, you should at least read Lady of Darkness, but I don't think you're going to love Lady of Darkness. I think you're going to I gave it a 3.5, I think.
Well, we'll see. I've heard that they get better, but then I've also heard some people, like, I'm just intrigued. I want to know. And then I also think the spinoff looks so pretty.
Oh, I only want to read the spinoff, but I want to read this first because I know that there are spoilers.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do it. So, like, whatever. But then we see Melissa again at Villains and Vixens. So I was like, I need to, and I've started doing that too, where I'm slowly going through the author list, being more into, because like the author list keeps changing. Like there's more people coming. And so I'm just like trying to go through and making sure I'm reading the books I'm really excited about. But
well, I already went through and I looked also at like the pre-order list so far. And I was like, okay, these people have books that I would want a special edition from, but I'm only going to buy it if I've read the book and enjoyed it. And so I'm making as many of those as I can fit for TAR prompts and for other things. And I'm like, okay, we're just going to read a bunch of indie. We're going to read all these books because I'm not buying a special edition unless I know that I'll like it.
Well, especially I'm trying to be intentional because of the fact that like I went to Wild and Windy not thinking I was going to buy a lot, like thinking I was going to be really good. Yeah, it's harder than you think to look an author in the eye and not buy something. I did bring a bag. I brought a bag for them to sign.
So how do you not do that if they're pitching their book and you just say, "Oh, I'm
good"? Because you're poor. Because I don't think you understand how easy it is. I'm not going to say how many books I bought currently because I'm putting it in the vlog. But I didn't buy as much as I could have, but I spent enough money for sure.
I mean, I've been saving so that I can have fun, but also like don't break the bank, Rainy.
I mean, I can tell you there were some books I bought that were special editions that were like I would hesitate in real life, but because you're there and you're in the excitement, I'm like, yeah, add to cart, let's go.
Yeah, so, that's fair.
But it's also like the issue too, a thing that I really like that got me is when I went to the panels and stuff, I got to know a lot more authors and I just immediately like liked them. So I went to their table and I was like, so where can I start? And then the next thing you're like add to cart because you're just like, this author's so cool. I don't even know if I'm gonna like their books, but I like them.
I know, and there are authors like that. There's one author that went to 1 million lives and she's one of the biggest people that
I know who you're talking about.
I think. And now I've been like looking into her and she's going to Villains and Vixens and her book actually sounds good. So I was like, oh, I want to meet her regardless because she looks really cool. But I was like, oh, maybe I'll actually look into her book now.
Yeah, I think it's like Invoking the Vampire or something.
Yeah, it looked good, honestly. So I was like, okay, I'll check that out. So I added it to my list.
Yeah. So, but yeah, basically, just know that like whatever you thought you were going to spend, you're probably going to spend way more. Just being honest, just being so for real. But the good news is we're flying, so maybe that'll hold us up.
That's true. I can't get all the things.
You can't, because you either then have to make sure you pack an extra suitcase or you have to ship it, and shipping,
that's gonna cost. Yeah. Okay. See, that's why. I mean, I already know that I've pre-ordered like 2 things, because I definitely wanted the Melissa K. Rourke special edition of The Reign of Shadow and Endings, and I wanted well, I haven't ordered it yet. I'm gonna read that book first. I wanted Miranda Lynn's Till Death special edition, but I was like, I'm not buying that unless I like that book, because that book is huge, and I don't need 2 huge copies of it if I don't love it.
And then the part that's also going to get you is then they have signing exclusives where you can only get them at signings. I did get a few of those because I was like, you tell me I can't get it anywhere else ever? Because like, here's the thing. So like, even if I don't like it, then I could get rid of it.
Yeah.
Because it is an exclusive. Like, I would have given my kidney for the Elsie Silver exclusives that she had signing.
Oh, I want those so bad.
They wanted like $1,000, and I was like, ma'am, be so for real. Absolutely not.
All right, hold on one second.
You're good. Okay, so let's.
Fine, you can come in. You can come in. She just wanted to be with the girls. Say hi.
Hey, Louise.
Thank you, girl. Were you just sitting? She was like peeking under the door with her hand, being like, "Let me in." Okay, you don't all need to be in here.
It's a party.
Okay, I'm gonna keep talking. Goodbye. Okay, you can hang out only if you're quiet. Here, pen. Okay. I think that works. Good afternoon. I just joined, not joining in the book club, but I'm starting Blood of Hercules. I'm nervous as I haven't heard the best things. Well, I did DNF that book. I don't think that helps in this current moment. But I thought it was cringe as all get out.
I haven't read it.
Oh.
I think it's interesting that it's a why choose. I didn't see that coming from like the book, like from looking at the book. I didn't get that vibe, but I was like, oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah, no, that was aggravating. I did not like that book. Oh well. And then here's a link to the next part of Sprints, which is at noon. I dropped Ellie off, got some coffee, and a breakfast sandwich. Awesome. I'm back from my pedicure and errands. Ooh,
Fine.
What'd you get? What color did you go with? Getting a call to pick her up, so I'll see y'all on Katie's. Sounds good. That's such a bummer. I had high hopes for this one. Becca loved it. I know Becca did, but also like I can't go off of Becca's loves because Becca is just so beyond different in her reading tastes. So that didn't really persuade or dissuade me.
Yeah, but again, Sarah, I would recommend that you try it.
Yeah.
It also could just be the mood I'm in too. You never know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll wait a couple months and pick it up, and then I could feel different. So it's just one of those things where it's like I think there is something there, if that makes sense. Like there is potential. But whether or not there's payout is like different. Whether or not it's gonna like have payoff or it's gonna be worth it. I don't know.
Yeah. Sorry it's not working out. It's such a pretty book. Yeah, I know.
Stunning. Truly stunning.
Go. Give this to Daddy. Go give this to Daddy. Go. Don't read Metal Slinger.
Sarah, you get me.
I wouldn't consider it. Well, I wasn't meaning this one.
Yeah,
They're on water and in the woods for a lot of it. Oh, you're not talking about this. Yeah. Well, is slinger a violent word?
I mean, it definitely made me want to sling myself away.
I know. I don't know. I do know I'm excited. I get to read Sunrise on the Reaping because I'm using that as my celestial word.
Oh, nice.
Yes, which I'm rereading it right now. I'm on Mockingjay, and I'm having the best time. Oh my gosh, I just love that series so much.
I'm really looking forward to reading Sunrise. And I'm excited about the movie too. The lineup's looking really good.
Well, every time I see those, like half the characters I know, and so I'm like excited, and then some of them I don't, and I'm like, okay, I need to read this book so that I can get more excited for the casting. But the way they're revealing it is like my favorite thing ever. I'm just loving it. Like I can't wait. I cannot wait. I'm so excited for the spinoff, especially after reading book 3. Oh wait, spinoff for which one?
I think we're talking about the Lady of Darkness, maybe?
Oh, yes. Because yes, Sarah and I have been liking it. I'm finally on book 3, Sarah. I will get there. Yeah, we're finally on book 3. And she said at the end that it got really, really good. And I think book 3 is where people finally start to be like, oh, the series is like really good. So I'm excited to keep going. But I do want to get to the Reign of Shadow and Endings really bad. I'm sure I'm breaking the bank this September. Should I? No, because Matthew and I are going to UK summer 2027, but it's still going to happen. Oh, that's
can I hide in your suitcase, Sarah?
Oh.
Do you need additional childcare? Do you need a friend for support? A travel buddy? A pal?
I'm driving. Y'all are going to have to talk me down. Oh, you're driving, you decided.
Oh.
Honestly, if I was as close as you, like 7-ish hours, I would have driven.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we did for Chicago. We drove a little less than 6 hours.
Well, yeah. I mean, because I drive 7 to 8 hours to the Keys regardless, so that I would have driven too. I don't really want to fly, but now you can just pick us up. Okay, thanks, Sarah. I was vacuuming and almost missed the chat. It's okay. You made it, Julie. You're here. Hello, Jen. Hope you're having a good time with your book. You know, we're having a time.
Hey, we're here. We're awake. We're living. We're laughing.
I'm probably not going to read it in the next sprint, though, because it is one that I feel like because there's like so much world building stuff, I have to read it physically. And I'm going to probably be doing laundry and stuff. So I'm probably going to be listening to Mockingjay during the next one.
We forgive.
It's okay. I just got home from Pilates and rewarded myself with a smoothie. Amazing. I'm so excited. I'm making my grocery list soon after this. And I told Brittany and Leandra yesterday, I was like, it's the summer of Rainy. I'm getting my workouts in. I'm going to eat high protein, high fiber. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to do all these. I'm making protein smoothies. Rainy is getting her life this summer. It's the summer of Rainy.
You got this.
It'll be a time. She's saying that's Katie. What? I'm confused. What?
I don't know. We it's too late after our initial conversation. I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, hold on. Well, crap, there's the answer. I'm sorry it's not what you wanted from this book.
It's okay.
It's okay. Surely Metal Slinger contains a romance if you're really wanting. Oh, yes. I did, but I put another book that has a romance that's an Villains and Vixens author as that one because they had a special edition that I really, really wanted, but I was like, I don't actually know if this book is any good. So I think I've only heard one person read it. I think Tori read the book. It was called Rave's Hell, I think, by Britt KS. But it had like witch hunters and stuff, and I was like, and she's gonna be at Villains and Vixens, so I was like, and the special edition that she has is really cool, so I was like, okay, I need to read that before I decide. There's also the tickets to Ignore the Prompt. There you go. There are 2 tickets for that. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. To Ignore the Prompt, I might do that for one. Also, hello, I've been lurking. It's okay, Leandra. Oh, fly to me and we can drive together. Yeah, okay. You got this. Thanks. When you first put Eloise on your lap and she was pointing at the samurai, it sounded like, that's Katie.
Oh, that would be the sweetest thing of my life.
She has been saying a lot more, though. Like, finally, she's saying stuff. Like, she said dog. She says sip. She said Bible yesterday. She's getting them words. Hold on. Come here really quick. No. Stop. Can you say Katie? Katie. Can you say Katie?
Yay!
No, that's close. I take it.
Oh,
little cutie booty. Let's see. Hello to Leandra. And then I thought that too, Sarah. It looked like she was saying Katie while pointing at her.
Guys, stop it. I love this. Thank you. I thought she was excited about my Pokemon. Truly. I thought she was just seeing coolness, but I'll take it.
I mean, she could have. Who knows? I don't know. But she's just being her little self. Should you be messing with that? No, ma'am. You should not. Okay. Well, I'm not resetting the timer, friends, because we're going to be headed over to Katie's in like 13 minutes. So you can have time to go to the bathroom, get a drink, maybe a snack. I don't know. Take a 10-minute nap if you really need it. I mean, Eloise, no. Come here. Come here. No, ma'am. Don't steal my mouse, please. Goodness gracious. And anyway, friends, we will literally see you over on Katie's channel in like 12-ish minutes. Don't remember to grab the link, and we will see you. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna stop it. We will see you very soon. Goodbye, friends.